I'm Danny Major. Everybody knows me as the minister.
Yes.
Shanique, welcome to Harbour Island. First, I must say that. Shanique, after the government, the PLP government came to power, we voted for Sawanis Petty. We got Sawanis Petty in here. But Harbour Island became a refugee camp after the PLP came to power. The government need to look into certain things, Shanique. First, these papers, these Haitians got as big business on Harbour Island.
What do you mean big business, and what do you mean the papers they got?
I don't know what type of papers they got from immigration. You got people what don't have farms, young men ain't working, hanging out all day, and they're signing these papers. Each and every one of these people, Shanique, gets at least about $200 to $300 per week. This is a big business in Harbour Island. What the government need to do, they need to hold these people, find out where your farm is, where you got these people staying, how many you got employed.
You were saying that they have work permits saying that they work on a farm. They are farm handlers, but there are no farms here on Harbour Island, and they're not employed on those farms.
No farms here. This is a tourist destination. What I'm saying now, the paperwork what they're given and showing the policemen at night or immigration, they need to be looked into. Like I said to you just now, it's a big money scheme on Harbour Island, and these people is getting fed off it.
So people are being, according to what you say and what you feel, there's a smuggling operation basically, that people are making big money, and that is why almost on a daily basis you see the population of Haitians growing.
Yes, Renee, that's what I'm saying. It is a big business, and it needs to be looked into. I'm calling on the Prime Minister to look into this matter. This needs to be addressed as soon as possible.
How bad is it right now that you can say, Mr. Major?
Bad, bad, bad. Real bad, Nick. We 3 to 30.
What?
We are about 3 to 30.
Residents, Bahamian residents of Harbour Island to 30.
Asian. Young men, I'm talking about young men. I never seen so many young Asian men in all my life. This have to be looked into.
Why did you say and lay it at the feet of the PLP government? You say since the PLP government has been in power, Harbour Island has become a refugee camp. What is it that you have noticed besides the growth? What else have you noticed that concerns you?
What concerns me, Janique, why I said that after they came to power, it seems like it fell on deaf ears. Nobody cares. We call out to the government over and over to please correct this, to get this in shape. Nobody come. I talked to Mr. Keith Bailey, been here one day. It's just like it fell on deaf ears. Just Thursday gone. I'm a cab driver on that dock. I counted 9 Asian young men came off the daybreak. 9. One morning.
For the first time?
For the first time. Thursday morning, I was standing out there. You had about 8 Asians came out there to wake the boat. The Harbour Island boy was telling them they cannot wake the boat. They was aggressive. I had to stand up and talk. They got aggressive.
But you are saying this, but the thing is that obviously people are employing them. Where are they working? Who is employing them?
Most of the construction firms, Savannah residents is our biggest concern. Savannah residents. Because if they got one living under their property, you got about 30 living with him. You see them come out in the morning times, night, they go back. But now it's getting to a point, they be standing all on the side of the roads all night.
How much of a threat is it to people like yourself who are indigenous to this island?
I'm concerned about it because I have a young wife, granddaughters. We don't know the nature of the people. We heard about their nature, but we don't know. I'm really getting afraid of it.
I thank you for talking with us here on Beyond the Headlines.
Thank you, Shanique.
So we're continuing our tour on Harbour Island today. It was become a very blustery, chilly day. We ran into former MP Ricky Mackey, and just to get more of a perspective on this issue, how it's transformed, how it's quite different from the immigration